Level O list 3, we're doing the day 1 page, and here we're using the suffix less or ness to these words. So if you go down the bottom here, you can see less means without, so hopeless means without hope. Ness means a state of. So for example, kindness is a state of being kind. So let's go through first of all, read the words, and we'll highlight those suffixes. So we've got helpless, hopeless, useless, thankless, careless, and then the ness in a different colour. It's in a state of, so if you're in a state of being cold, you're slow, the thickness of something, kindness, blindness. Okay, so we're colouring in the NESS on those last ones. So you can see when we add these suffixes less or ness, we do have the double S in both of them. So let's have a look at the base words in these, see if there's anything that we need to be aware of. Help is easy. Hope, we've got the E making the previous O make its long sound. Same with use, you've got the E making the U make its long sound. Thank, remember if you put NK after that NK sound, there's not NCK, it's only ever NK. We've got the TH at the start too for the th. Air, this is one of the air sounds. You've already learnt AIR and EAR as in bear, and we've got ARE here. Old, you just sound it older. Slow, you've got the OW, making that long O sound. Now in thickness, you've got the TH saying th. This is a short vowel sound, it. So after a short vowel sound, we always put CK. Kind, we know that we use a K before an E, I or a Y for the K sound, and if you look at an I, you can see a K is hidden in it, so that gives you a hint to use a K for the K sound before an I. You've got just that long vowel sound there, K-I, so before an ND or an LD, the I may make a long sound, blind, so that's actually a long sound there. Okay, so if less means without, so this means without help. So you can see that boy sitting, he's looking quite lost because he probably needs help with someone with something and no one's there to help him. Without hope, that man's boat is probably going to sink. It looks like it's got a big hole in it, and as fast as he tips the water out, it's filling up again. Without use, so the lady's umbrella has gone inside out in the strong wind, so it's not going to work properly. Thankless is when you do a job and you don't expect to get thanked for it. It's something you've just had to do. Careless is when someone's not taking care with what they're doing, so this man looks like he's going to fall over and drop things. Coldness is a state of, so a state of being cold. Slowness, a state of being slow, like a snail. Thick, state of being thick, like that very thick book. A state of being kind, where you're nice to other people. And a state of being blind means that some people can't see or can't see as well as others. Okay, let's go back and read the word, sound the word and spell the word, and then we're going to write them in cursive script. So helpless, we're going to break these into their base word plus the suffix, so it'll be helpless, hopeless, useless, thankless, etc. So helpless, 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 we're going to spell it 3 times, H-E-L-P-L-E-S-S, H-E-L-P-L-E-S-S, H-E-L-P-L-E-S-S. Now you can choose yourself whether you're going to say double S or SS at the end there. So we cover it, and we're going to practice out running writing, H-E-L-P-L-E-S-S, and then check to make sure it's right. You can do the other 2 columns and then do each line as you go. Level O, list 3, and we're doing the day 2 page, and here we're looking at the suffixes less and ness. So we've got helpless, hopeless, useless, thankless, careless, coldness, slowness, thickness, kindness, blindness. So we've got a little explanation down here for you. Read and write the meaning of the list word. A suffix is a group of letters placed after the base word. So less means without. So if we've got helpless, means without help. Careless would mean without care. So ness means a state of being. And the example is thickness, which is being thick. So slowness would be being slow. Let's go back and have a look at anything else we can see in these words which may help us spell them correctly. The less and the ness is quite easy for you, so we've used some revision phonograms in the base word. So in hopeless we've got the E making the previous vowel make its long sound. The same with use, the E is making the previous vowel make its long sound. Thank, we've got a short vowel sound here and it's followed by NK. And you've also got the TH at the start there too. Care, you've got the air sound, A-R-E. Coldness is just 4 letters, 4 sounds. Slow, you've got the O sound. Thick, you've got a TH. Short vowel sound followed by CK. Kind, the letter I can make its long vowel sound I before an ND or an LD. So you're seeing that in that word, same as in blind. The letter I can make a long vowel sound before ND or LD. Okay, so we've talked about this section here. Read and fill in the gap word with the list word. George showed such a something towards David whose injury made him feel something. So you've got 2 words to fill into that sentence. They have to be list words, of course. Down here you're going to add the suffixes. So add less or ness to make the new words. You're going to have to work out which one it is for each of these words that we've given you. And down here we want you to do a little bit of research or discussion within your group to find 6 more words roots that you may put with less to make a new word, and the same with ness. Now let's go back and read the words, sound the words, spell the words. Of course, when we add a suffix to a word, the suffix always becomes a separate part of the word. So that's where we're splitting it. So we've got the base word plus the suffix. So we're going to split it helpless, helpless, H-E-L-P-L-E-S-S, H-E-L-P-L-E-S-S. You need to cover it and then write it. So H-E-L-P-L-E-S-S. You can finish that within your group, and also you might need to discuss that section there with the others in your group. This is level O, list 3, day 3, and we're looking at adding the suffixes less and ness to base words. So we've got helpless, hopeless, useless, thankless, careless, and then we're adding ness to the suffix ness to these ones. So we've got coldness, slowness, thickness, kindness, and blindness. So when you're adding less or ness as a suffix to a base word, you're going to keep the double S in all of them. Now let's have a look with our highlighter at the other things that we have to remember in these words. I've highlighted the E making the previous O make its long sound, the E making the U make its long sound. In thank, you've got the NK there. Sometimes I see children writing NCK. No, you never have those 3 letters played together. It's only NK or CK. So in this one it's NK. Air sounding care is ARE. Cold is, as you can just sound that Slow, you've got the long O sound with the OW. Thick, you've got a short IT sound, so we know we put CK after a short vowel sound for the K. Kind, you also know that the I can make a long vowel sound before an ND or an LD, kind or child, etc. Blind, you've got the same thing, the I is making its long sound because it's followed by an ND or an LD. Okay, let's go back and read the words, sound the words, spell them. We're going to break these words up into their syllables, so they're all 2-syllable words. So we've got helpless, so we would break it between the base and the suffix. So it would be helpless, H-E-L-P-L-E-S-S. So writing it, we'd have H-E-L-P. Think about the base word, then add the suffix on L-E-S-S. Down here you have to read and fill in the gaps in this story. Your words are weakness, thickness, steepness, heaviness, careless, rudeness and powerless to finish off that little story. Say these words and write the base words. So you've got to take these words back to their base form. And down here you're going to change these words into adverbs by adding ly. And of course you know that an adverb is adding to the verb. It's going to describe a verb. So you'd have helplessly, carelessly, thanklessly, etc. So you can write those in. Gee, Matt, you won't have time to sit down soon.
Long thread.
This is level O, list 3, and we're doing the day 4. And here we're looking more at conjunctions. So today we're looking at subordinating conjunctions. Oh, that's not going to work.